What is up, guys? It's your boy Mo. Now, to be back again with another video. This joint is a little different. I know we recently started looking at retro or old videos from back then. That I used to watch. We checked out Guava Juice. We checked out that's all I really know. We just checked out old videos. Guava Juice. I think at one point watched Chris catching old videos. I'm not sure. I think we did, but basically, we checking out old videos that I used to watch when I was younger, and this is a video. This is one of the concepts, not concepts. I'm stupid. Um, this is one of the type of videos I was watching like back in 2020 to 2021. Blasphemous HD story times. Y'all know about that. Blasphemous HD. It's not a, I'm gonna keep it a beam. He art as long as he's still making his money. I just wish like he was really able to bring himself all up here before like he let people like bring him down. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not sure what happened to him, but basically things got slimy and he just ended up having a downfall. Whatever. I still watch him occasionally. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Even though everybody else don't watch him, I still watch him. So yeah, I've been watching him since like 2016 or something like that, and I really ain't start watching these till 2021 when I was bored in the crib. Like I would dead ass go to the store, get snacks, come back, and this is all I would watch on my Chromebook that I got from school, and I would literally religiously watch these story times. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought they was funny. Um, you know, so yeah, we gonna get into this, and we basically are gonna be watching the ones that I don't think I ever watched this one before. But we gonna say, no further ado, let's get into the videos. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did back then. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this up a little bit. Boom. Hopefully y'all be able to hear this. I'm not even gonna lie, cause my shit.
Guys, it is your boy Blasphemous HD. Now, my stories used to be my lowest rated thing on my channel. Like, because of this, I didn't think that you guys really wanted to hear them. But I just put a story out about 6 days ago, and it got a lot of love. Because of that, I'm going to go ahead and make an effort to bring these mugs back. Right, now, I will do my part and record the shit out of these bitches and fucking make sure they're good. Because I have a ton of fucking
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he could definitely come back up if he do what he did to go viral in the first place. And I mean like the little random reaction videos. Like he don't make videos like that no more. Y'all know how he reacted to Jacob Sagatoria's sweatshirt, and that video is funny as hell. Like basically, just go look up the channel BHD re-upload it, and all the peak shit will literally be on there. The type of videos he did that made him blow up, I feel like he should make those again, and he might like just really just go up. You know what I'm saying? And this content creating stuff. He did go up, but he fell back down. But I feel like he could definitely go back up. But as long as he living comfortably and he making his money from content creating, I don't even think there's no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? It's his choice.
Still left, and as long as you guys do your part by liking the videos and sharing them and all that.
Cause look, I ain't gonna lie, he still get a good amount of views. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I watch his videos every now and then.
Continue to make these stories for you guys' entertainment. And with that being said, if you get 5,000 likes on this video, I will guaranteed have a story time up for you guys next Sunday. That's real shit. You know, from Sunday to Sunday, if we hit the goal, I will have one up the coming Sunday. Yes, you guys saw the title right. My little sister dated a fucking pedophile. And oh my god, I really don't want to share this story.
I think I watched this already.
I'm going to start this story by saying I love my family. Even though it would be really easy for people, if they were in my family, not to love my family. Because a good amount of my family members are ratchet, you know? I will just say it is really, really, really hard to love my sisters, even if you're their brother. Because they do a lot of jacked up shit, and you guys will be hearing about more of the stories in the future. What happened was my sister was 15 and a half at the time when this happened, and they were living on the opposite side of town than me, next to Police Station, and she meets this guy. I don't know how the fuck she met him, but his name was Mike. I would love to say Mike Smith, maybe, but you know, I mean,
come on, man, bro. This nigga watched too much FNAF, bro.
His last name, but his first name was Mike. You know, I was always working and doing my own thing, so I only ever really saw my sisters 4 times a year. You know, so by the time I got over there, you know, come to find out, my sister was dating this guy. This dude, he was a tall, white guy, you know, blonde hair. He looked really, really freaking lame. Like an office worker type of guy. He was just really whack. And his personality was bland and boring as fuck. You know, which really made sense, you know, given the way the rest of the story kind of went. He had such a scrawny build. I figured this guy was like 17 or 18. So I didn't figure out until 4 months in that this motherfucker was 34 years fucking old, man. 34 fucking years old. Like, when I find out about it, it was like, yo, man. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's just certain shit you don't do, man. Like, that shit, yo, that shit, like, really, really, like, be bad out here. Like, I remember, damn, how do I even explain this to y'all? But I know sometimes I run into shit like that, like, cause if y'all know, like, I'm not even gonna tell y'all what the fuck I be up to, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. But basically, I remember this one time I was on TikTok, right? And you know how if you follow somebody on Instagram or TikTok, they follow you right back and shit. So it's this one joint in there. I'm like, oh, she look good. You know what I'm saying? I text her, right? And you know, I run game. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but you know what I'm saying? You know, like you play your game, you play ball. You know what I'm saying? So I did that shit. And come to find out, hey, it's 16. So I'm like, at this age I am, I can't really do that. So I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna talk to her. So, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, after I did that, right? I was like, I'm not gonna talk to you because you just about to turn 16 and I'm 19 at the time. I think I was 19 at the time. Actually, that shit happened this year, but my birthday is in like January. So this shit probably was in like, was it January? It probably was like December or something. Cause it definitely was the time when I had started my next semester in college. So I was like, I definitely was 19. And then I think she told me she just turned 16, so I was like, hell nah, I ain't about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta be careful here. Like, it's just certain shit you can't do. Like, me, the only thing that's okay is when you're 18 and you dating a 16 to 17-year-old or above, anything. You know what I'm saying? You just can't go as low as 15, my nigga. Like, that shit a little risky. You know what I'm saying? And then even when your next birthday come up, you gotta level it up even more. So it's like, you gotta go from 16 to 17. You know what I'm saying? So 18, 19, that's like 2 years. You gotta keep it in the span of 2 years, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, just keep it in like a span of like 2 years. Anything, I feel like 3 years is risky until the motherfucker is legal. Okay? 18, okay, you green. You know what I'm saying? 18, you green. I feel like anything 2 years is green. Anything above that is green unless they 18. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Basically, back to this situation. Why does Joy tell me she was dating a 30-year-old before? I'm like, what? She said a 30-year-old, and then she said a 23-year-old. I'm like, gang, are we dead ass right now? Like, after that, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And then she bring up this whole thing about, she basically idolized herself. She said something about, you know how bitches that say they the queen or something like that. They be saying some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you not moving like it, bro. These niggas not even treating you like that. And the crazy thing is, bro, these grown ass men, they dead ass be preying on these young females. But I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? They be doing that because they know that them girls is easy to manipulate. I never understood that, honestly. But
Go and stomp this motherfucker out. What the fuck is he doing, man? Like, she's 15 and a half, man. What are you fucking doing? Now, the big problem was my mom, she was out of state, like in Colorado or something. You know, she was going through something out of state. So the sole guardian of my little sister was my older sister. So my older sister is just a complete and utter sack of shit, man. Like, you know, I care about her just as much as I can, and that's basically because she's my blood. But, you know, she will just sell you out so fucking fast, man. Like, you know, she's tried getting me put in jail like 2 or 3 times. She's nearly gotten my brother Christian put in jail like 2 or 3 times and tried a whole bunch more than that. She's done a lot, and I do mean a lot of fucked up stuff. Like you guys wouldn't believe some of the jacked up stuff she's done, considering, you know, we're her family members. Now, with that being said, turns out Mike was fucking filthy rich, okay? This motherfucker had money out the yin.
I mean, shit, that's an A plus. Y'all can dead ass like scam that nigga or do whatever you do, but
which makes sense because the motherfucker.
That's not an A plus for him. That's A plus for y'all. Y'all can dead ass like do whatever y'all want with that.
Personality at all. He was one of those guys who went to school and just worked really, really, really freaking hard to build a career and make a lot of money because he figured money would get him the bitches, which is completely and utterly opposite of the way it really works. You know, women would date you for your personality. Your money does not fucking matter at all. The only women that date you for your money are the women who are gold diggers, and they will leave you for someone else the minute they find someone else who has more money or more status or whatever.
Bro, let's take it back to the last story time we watched. Y'all remember when we heard about, who was it? Was it yesterday? Oh yeah, the last story time, the Reddit joint where the bull said that his mom had left his dad for a doctor. Perfect example, bro. Like, I don't know what type of job that man had, but he ain't had no type of money close to a damn doctor. She just up and
they will cheat on you, basically. With that being said, my older sister is one of the biggest gold diggers I've ever met in my entire fucking life.
Am I tripping or that look like a familiar? Y'all. Why did I just now realize that? But don't that look like the Chipotle up by Cecil B? I know I'm not tripping right now. Am I tripping?
Because of that, Mike
did Call of Duty base their shit
off for that? Money to, you know, make it okay that he was dating my 15 and a half year old.
Yo, I know I'm not tripping. I think Call of Duty based their shit off, or did they copy off of the whole structure of the building?
Sister, you know, and because my sister was her guardian, she just was cool and just let the shit slide. So fast forward, man, my sister's 16, man, and I hadn't been around there because going over there, you know, they live in the areas where a lot, and I do mean a lot of crime happens, and I was trying to stay away from that shit. So I finally go back over there like 3-4 months later, and by this time, she's 16, right? So there's literally nothing anyone can do, because as long as you have the consent of the older adult or the guardian, 16 is cool. But in my mind, you're still a fucking pedophile. So every time I saw this sack of shit, I would just rip this dude a new asshole and just clown him super duper bad for dating kids. Like, you know, I know the only reason why you date my little sisters because you can't find anybody else, right? And he would get super duper fucking mad. Man, no, dude, it's because I love her and AJ nothing but lumber. Like, come on, man. You know the only reason why you doing this shit because you don't get no fucking body.
This nigga think he got R. Kelly money, so R. Kelly really sat in a whole, like, type of joint for y'all niggas. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're a pedophile, man. Now, I don't know what it is, pedophile.
R. Kelly wouldn't even openly do no shit like that. That nigga tried to hide it.
They always tend to get really freaking pissed off when you call them a pedophile for some reason. This don't make no sense to me, because I've never seen Kobe Bryant fight somebody for calling him a basketball player. Like, what are you mad at? You know what you do. Like, come on, baby. So every couple of months, whenever I went over there to visit my fucking sister, I just kept laying into this fucking loser and trying to piss him off enough as to.
My question is this: y'all known this and y'all just clown this nigga instead of calling the cops. Something really wrong with y'all. Y'all must be real trench babies, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, cause y'all niggas didn't even think to call the police or nothing. Y'all just clown this nigga, bro. They literally do everything but send these niggas to jail, bro. That's crazy.
Trying to fight me, right? So one day we got into an extremely heated argument, and I'm just going in on this guy, and everyone is just laughing their ass off at how badly I'm just roasting this fucking loser, man. This guy is completely red in the face, man. And anybody out there who's had
he
a
white.
happening in their
That's
life,
crazy.
they know that the biggest bitches are always the fucking loudest. And this dude would get super duper freaking loud whenever we would argue. But I already knew he was a bitch. He wasn't gonna do shit, so I didn't give a shit. I would just go in hard on him, and he would just get that much more pissed off at the fact that his screaming and yelling wouldn't intimidate me enough to leave him alone and stop calling him a freaking, a child molester, So fast forward like 4 or 5 months later, man, I hadn't been over there in a while. Because I kept trying to tell my sister and my younger sister, like, what are you doing with this sack of shit? Like, get someone your own age, man. Like this dude is a fucking loser. He's a loser and a fucking moron. And people would just start coming in on me because, he is paying everything. My older sister, she only cares about money. I am in the belief that if someone gave my sister like $4,000, she would probably like sell me out, even if it meant I was going to jail for life. My sister is just that grimy. So with that being said, I was like, you know what? I don't need this bullcrap, man. It is just stupid, whatever. So I just stopped going over there. So fast forward about a month later, I'm at my apartment complex and I see this fucking nice ass Benz pull up. Nice ass fucking Benz. And the window rolls down and it's freaking Mike. And I'm flabbergasted at why this guy is over. Like, what the fuck is he? How this guy find out where the fuck I lived at? Like, what is he doing over here? And he's like, hey, what's up, Maurice, man? Hey, dude, hey, come over here, man. I gotta tell you something. Come over here, bro. So, I'm thinking,
Oh, he about to try to do something. Okay.
I go over there, he might tell me why he's here. Like, maybe something's wrong. Maybe something's up with my sister.
Bro, y'all niggas had a heated argument like not even 24 hours ago. You think this nigga really about to tell you something?
I'm walking over to the car, and as I'm getting over to the car, I start noticing that his body language is just 100% different than what the fuck it normally is. I mean, this is a very quiet, cubicle working type of guy. He was a computer programmer of some sort. I believe he was making around like $400,000-$500,000 a year. Like, I don't know the complete specifics of his job, but it was really freaking classified as something like that. He was making a lot of fucking money for doing what he was doing. Like I said, so he was a very, turned down type of guy. Like, he was very calm and calculated. But now that he's sitting in front of my house in this car, he's turned up. Like, he's grinning from fucking ear to ear. I've never seen him showing that much emotion in any way, shape, or form, let alone super duper fucking happy. Living in the type of environment that I've lived in, you get really good at reading people, and you get really good at noticing inconsistencies in people's behaviors, because those inconsistencies are usually a telltale sign that, some shit is afoot, some dangerous shit is afoot. So with that being said, if you ever ask really, really good people, they can tell you shit. They know shit like this. So let's say, for instance, you're friends with a guy, and he's loud and animated and cracks jokes all the time, like me. And one day you guys are driving somewhere, maybe to, like, I don't know, hit a lick or, do whatever you're going to do. And you guys have done this type of thing before. But you guys are always laughing and joking in the car. You know what I mean? But this time...
Come on, man. Bro, don't do this shit, please.
He's super duper serious. The dude's not talking. Complete 180 in character for this guy. Not talking, not joking, nothing. Something is fucking wrong. Something is fucking wrong, and you're probably better off getting the fuck out of that situation, away from that guy. Because something's fucking up. You know, I've seen it happen a good amount of times in the areas I used to live in, bro. So, yeah, this guy's sitting in the car, and this guy's smiling from ear to ear. Eyes super duper fucking wide, and he's fidgety, right? I've never seen this guy fidgety before. So, my nigga senses are on high alert right now, man. Something's fucking afoot. I'm still walking over to the fucking car, and then he puts his hand down to the side, close to where an old school car would have the little handle where you roll your window up. First of all, I knew his car was brand new, so there was no need to have a fucking door handle down there, okay? You don't have to crank those type of cars. It's button everything. So his hand being down there was weird in the first place. But then when I looked at his forearm, I saw his forearm muscles tensing in a way as to where I knew he was grabbing something.
So he had it like these. He had it like these. He had this shit like this. So that's like, yo, you're not gonna be able to see it, but just imagine you got something like this in your hand, bro. That's how that nigga was looking.
And then the position that he had his forearm down in, fist vertical instead of horizontal. I'm putting two and two together. The dude is acting jumpy, and he's smiling from ear to ear, and his eyes are super wide. This motherfucker has a fucking pistol. This comes to me in a sudden freaking epiphany. I stopped dead in my
Oh, this nigga was ready to crash out. But he do realize if he go to jail game, like, they gonna tell everything. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Bro, come here. But he's not moving his hand that's making the vertical fist that's, down by his door latch. He's not moving that hand. He's using his other hand to motion me to come here. And I'm just like, nah, man, I'm cool. I start backing away slowly. He's like, nah, bro, come here. When he sees me start to, back trail or whatever, and I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool. Man, just tell me from there. Just as fast as this shit was a smile, man, that shit turned straight into a fucking frown, and his eyes get real darty, like real fucking aggressive, and he pulls the fucking gun up so I can see the bottom handle of the bitch. So at that fucking point, man, I just turned around and fucking ran. Dude starts fucking screaming, "No, man, come here, man. What's all that fucking shit you were talking last time, huh? You're not so big and bad now, huh?" So yeah, man, I did, dude. I got the fuck out of Dodge, man. I was fucking gone. Now, luckily enough for me, I was pretty sure he did not know my apartment number. He only knew my apartment because he had dropped my sister off to see me sometimes. I ran into my fucking apartment, man. I locked my goddamn door, dude. I called the police, man. Fuck that shit. I honestly think he was on drugs based on the way he was acting, how fidgety he was. He was clearly on some fucking drugs. I don't know what he was on. I had heard later on that he started doing speed, which could have been why he was acting that fucking way. I ended up actually having another altercation with this same freaking, Mike moron later on. It was like a year later after the first incident happened. I just stopped going over this. I didn't tell any of my family members that bullshit had happened. I think I told my sister, but she just brushed it off because he was, freaking giving her money. My mom wasn't really around at the time. But what happened was, I was walking home, man. It's dark outside. My hands are filled with groceries, and I'm walking to my apartment. I come around the corner that you need to come around to in order to walk up my stairs to my apartment, and there's this fucking guy standing there wearing full-on fucking hockey attire, right? With a hockey stick, a hockey mask. The nigga even had the nerve to be wearing rollerblades.
Oh yeah, that's his
now,
dumbass.
we're in Las Vegas, okay? This is the ghetto. We were in the type of area where no one played fucking hockey. Fucking basketball if you're lucky, maybe tag, but hockey? Come on, bruh. So I instantly already knew what the fuck it was, and I knew who he was. Because black people ain't gonna show up in no full-on hockey gear. It was fucking Mike. So he's holding the hockey stick, he's got his mask, he's got pads on, and every fucking thing. Did he go out and buy this shit just to do this? So when I see him, I already knew what it was. This guy came over here to fuck me up. That's what his whole fucking plan, albeit as stupid of a fucking plan it was, because you're wearing hockey attire. Like, if the police get wind of you're out here assaulting people in hockey attire, you're going to be swooped up within 5 minutes of the crime happening. Like, because it's not going to be hard for them to, pick out the guy in full-on freaking hockey gear from everyone else.
They dead ass gonna stop you and search your dumb ass.
Skating towards me. And I have really, really ratchet reflexes, unfortunately, in some situations. So I drop my bags, and I put my bags down, and I'm like, man, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna outrun this bastard. He's got some fucking skates. I didn't have a car at the time. I'm thinking he's over here to fuck me up. Like I said, I'm not a tough person. You guys already know that. I've been in situations and I can handle myself sometimes. But with that being said, I'm also not just gonna take this ass whooping. You got to work for this shit, man. I'm just not gonna give the shit to you. So I put my grocery bags down in the grass and I back up. Ask for it, man. Like, what's up? And I guess he hadn't factored in me fighting back. So when it's grossly apparent to this fucking loser that I'm not just about to take this ass gaffling, he stops in his skates and he takes 1 or 2 steps back and he pulls off his mask. He's like, hey, what's up, man? It's Mike. Hey, what's up, baby? It's me. You know, it's Mike. I cannot.
Oh, this nigga's weird, man.
Shit up, man. I'll never forget what the fuck he says. And like, I'm just like, what drugs are you on, Mike? Do we need to get you some fucking help? What the fuck is wrong with this man? Because this is exactly what the fuck he says, right? He backs up, and he takes off his hockey mask, and he moves the stick from an extremely threatening 2-palm grasp position in both his hands to just holding it with one hand and kind of leaning on it, you know, like, yeah, you know, like, oh yeah, I just, you know, yeah. So, and he's like, and this is exactly what the fuck he says. He's like, you know, hey, what's up, Maurice? Well, see, across the street at UNLV, they're having a pickup game of hockey. And I wanted to see if you wanted to come play with us.
Did he just show a picture of Mike, bro?
Now, it is 11 o'clock at night. It's fucking nearly pitch dark outside. UNLV does not have a hockey team, motherfucker! I haven't seen any hockey teams in Las Vegas, except for maybe when they practice over at the Fiesta. But there's no hockey team for a 20-mile radius in fucking Vegas, Mike. What the fuck? What the fuck? So, I'm looking at this stupid motherfucker, man, and I'm just sitting there like, are you're fucking serious, dude? I've been to UNLV. I kick it over there, like, literally all the fuck. I used to be over there every fucking day. How the fuck you get a pickup game of hockey? Really? Is niggas fucking skating by in full-on hockey attire? Hey, bro, you wanna jump in? We're about to play some 21 of hockey. Just go get your pads, your skates, your hockey stick, your mask, a goalie's net, a puck. No, bitch! No! Oh man, I was rolling, dude. So I'm like, dude, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you come over here with your hockey attire, bro. There's no hockey pickup game, man. What's up? I'm still thinking that this guy, you know, he wants to whoop my ass, which I know that's what he came over here to do. But unfortunately, you know, he just couldn't fucking follow through. I guess this time he wasn't hopped up on whatever drugs that he did in his spare time. So he's just like, yeah, man, you know, well, I guess if you're not going to play, you know, that's cool, you know, and he just grabs his mask and does like one of the slowest, saddest looking skateaways I've ever seen anyone do on anything with wheels attached to it. It was freaking hilarious. I'm just like, now I called my family and told all of them about that fuck shit. And he had some serious explaining to do when it came to my sister and my other sisters, right? And I remember they told me, they asked him, Mike, what the fuck were you doing in front of Maurice's apartment with a hockey stick, dressed like fucking Jason Voorhees out this bitch? And he's like, oh yeah, I just went over there to see if you wanted to play some hockey, bro. I just want to see if you want to play some hockey, man. And my sisters already knew what was up there. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Maurice was gonna beat your ass. You were gonna get that damn hockey mask shoved up the back of your ass. They ended up breaking up or whatever because he was fucking crazy or some shit. And
Damn.
yeah, man, that was
For the fact that he was so pressed about the shit he was saying, like,
yeah, that was that. You know, you guys are welcome. You know, so like I said, man, you know, if this story reaches 5,000 likes, then I will definitely have another story out for you guys next
Damn, we
Sunday,
got 22K.
100% on time and everything. Like I said, I still got a good amount of dumb shit that I've encountered. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, man, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. As always, for blastphamoushd. Fucking twisms, man. I'm about this bitch. That's God Jesus. That shit made me laugh just telling that story. Your pickup hockey game, like for real. If you guys would like to check out some of my other BHD story times, of course I have open.
Alright, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's the end of the video. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I might have watched this joint like a couple times. This might be my second time watching this joint, but I'm not sure. I used to really send these videos to people, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because I really thought it was that funny. It wasn't when I was first watching it, but it had to be like a couple years after. Because I really thought blastphamoushd was a funny guy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we out, we bipping.